Good morning, San Francisco dealers. Let's go places. Okay, that's my theme and that's what it's all about. And it's so awesome that you're able to go places like YouTube today. Now, both Google and YouTube, they're the epitome of what? Innovation, and arguably two of the most successful companies of our time. And I have to sincerely thank Google and YouTube for partnering with Toyota and hosting the dealers, the awesome dealers from the San Francisco region. I just wish I could be there with you. And believe me when I tell you, there are tons of dealers and businesses around the world who would relish, they would be pumped up beyond belief to be sitting where you are today. So take advantage of everything. Because before you leave today, you're going to be equipped with all the tools and knowledge needed to provide a world-class online experience for both your guests as well as your potential guests. And I'm confident that today's digital learning lab at YouTube will enable you to make great strides towards obtaining something very important today, digital leadership. So today, you're going to be exposed to valuable content on video advertising, building success through mobile, Google Plus for your business, digital strategy for after sales, and how to effectively measure all this performance in your digital strategy, and just a little bit more. Now, to do this and to get started, I want to highlight our work around the most viewed Super Bowl ever. And our campaign, a full campaign, is a case study in sorts about how an integrated, asset-rich, content-full campaign really took us places. So let's get started with a quick look at our Super Bowl spot called Joyride.
Anybody need help?
Mighty nice of you, Padre.
Sweet Highlander.
Drums! Drums!
No!
Drums! Can somebody change the station? Music's terrible.
Dios mío, this music is melting my brain, okay?
We got a whole flock of chickens and a grand piano. Ooh, a drunken and an organ too. And there's a whole bunch of women playing bingo in the gym, and we can show them all a thing or two for sure. But we ain't got no room for boring.
Like, that's just too much space to consume.
No, we ain't got no room for boring. For boring, we ain't got no room.
Are you doing all right there, fella?
They were singing vegetables and chickens.
Yeah, happens to me all the time.
The all-new Highlander, Toyota.
Let's go places!
I so enjoy that spot, but I love the entire campaign. This is the first Super Bowl campaign that Toyota used leveraging broadcast, social, digital, and print activations simultaneously. Now, everything you were able to see happened at the same time across various digital properties. What this means is that a broadcast commercial could be viewed at the same time on YouTube, and then guests could participate in the conversation on Twitter, again, simultaneously. On YouTube, the Joyride video generated, now listen, over 7.5 million hits in only one day after the Super Bowl aired. Pretty good. And within the first day on YouTube alone, we had 45,000 likes. And within an hour, there were over 300 YouTube comments. And best yet, Joyride, the spot itself, was also voted a top 10 YouTube brand video on Adweek's vidIQ. So, after our guests viewed these spots on YouTube, our goal was to continue talking, communicating, hanging out. And our guests took to Twitter and continued the conversation with our brand, driving even more traffic. Basically, the conversation about Toyota did not stop. We all did a phenomenal job of creating buzz with the Muppets on Twitter. Now here's an example of what works so well with our Vine videos. You gotta take a look.
See, I understand you don't deliver the pizzas, but okay, I'll get him. Animals!
Pizza! Pizza!
So I still laugh every time I see that Vine. Now within the first 30 seconds of airing on Twitter, that Vine video had over 70 views with 40 inline conversations with Pepe. Conversations! And that's awesome. And you know what? Vines, we gotta keep looking at more of them. So here's a look at a few more funny and entertaining Vines.
Hola, Eva. Oh, guapa. If only I had more than 6 seconds. Welcome to my Highlander lounge. Paintings, sculpture, other sculpture.
So overall, these Vines, well, they help to create the positive sentiment about Toyota. On game day, we are proud to say that Toyota saw a 78% lift in positive sentiment over a pretty good place to start. Now, in comparison, just back on January 16th, we had not even moved the needle with sentiment. And this year, negative sentiment was 35% lower than last. That's a good thing. Now, let's be honest. Do any of us really even know what positive sentiment really means? I don't think so. But anything that has a positive impact on our brand, well, that's a good thing. On Twitter, during the first quarter of the game, listen to this, Toyota trended at number 4 in the US and number 5 worldwide on Twitter. I love it. Now, here's one last Vine video that we really scored with. Take a look.
I heard there was no touchdown dance. I'll do one for you.
So can you believe that we did this Vine in real time right after a touchdown? Now that's pretty cool. That's interactive. That is a part of our great campaign. And on actual game day, the team modified our strategy to leverage clever content aimed at targeted influencers. And this increased views of other assets online as well. So part of the strategy was to be nimble and respond to what was happening as the game was going on, and it worked. Team, we are not finished yet, because as part of our sustainment campaign, the Muppets and our Highlander will travel back from New Jersey to the Los Angeles premiere of the Muppets Most Wanted movie with a social activation element. This is important to you as dealers because leveraging digital content that truly resonates with your guests allows you to drive and keep traffic on your website and your social communities. Listen, guests are going directly to your dealership websites more than ever, and so often more than they visit the Tier 1 sites. So it's critical that you continue to utilize all available digital assets, such as YouTube and Google, to ensure your presence is reaching the right guests at the right time. Listen, like I said, I wish I could be with you, but I can't. But I hope you have a productive meeting. Learn a ton, ask tons of questions. And thanks again to YouTube and Google for hosting Toyota. And let's go places.
Cut! That's a wrap!
Now, hold on, before we go, I understand that there is a Muppet on the line who I guess is not very pleased with us. Hello, who do we have here?
Hello, Toyota! Yeah, I saw your ad during the big game. Not impressed. No, not a bit. A Highlander ad starring the Muppets and moi was not the star? I mean, come on! Unless, that is, you thought that I was too beautiful and would be a distraction from the Highlander, then of course I understand. But in summary, I'm very, very upset with you. But if you're looking for a spokesmodel for the rest of the campaign, just let me know. I'm available.